Hi, this is Michael Carbajal, and you're watching True School Sports. Take care. Good day.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, the plot thickens in the aftermath of Terence Crawford's glove incident with David Avanesyan this past weekend. And I told you guys, I said, look, man, if you guys think this is over, you got another thing coming. I told you guys, I'd like justice and fairness for Avanesyan, and it sounds like David Avanesyan's team would like justice for Avanesyan because it's been reported here by BoxingScene.com. Shout out to the fine folks at BoxingScene.com that Team Avanesyan has officially filed a complaint with the Nebraska State Athletic Commission over the gloves, and there could be legal consequences, legal ramifications to what is happening with Avanesyan and Crawford. Now, Avanesyan's manager, Neil Marsh, had some quotes and comments about this, so I want to get into that, and we will dissect from there. Neil Marsh stated the following, and I quote, "I have serious concerns over the issues that preceded the stoppage, specifically relating to a clear and obvious defect in Terence Crawford's gloves and the organization of the same, which do not appear to be the exact gloves presented at the rules meeting. I am sure that you are aware that prior to the knockout, both the referee and the commission raised concern that the stuffing was visibly coming out of the gloves of Crawford, which was sufficient for a timeout to be called. The referee called a timeout and constituted the commission, and I assume the WBO supervisor who inspected the defective gloves before the referee stating, 'Let this round go on and then go get another one.' Allowing the fight to continue was, in my view, both irresponsible, negligent, and such action placed Avanesyan in additional danger." Now, I'm a huge Terence Crawford fan. Terence Crawford is one of my favorite boxers, but I can't be biased. I got to call a spade a spade. There was clear negligence and there was clear favoritism going on with the Nevada Commission. And if you think I'm lying, let me read to you guys some of the own rules from the Nevada Commissions, their damn selves. So this is from the article about Avanesyan's team filing a complaint with the Nebraska Commission. I will leave the link down below so you can read it for yourself and come to your own conclusions and your own surmise. But as you can see, it says right here, according to Chapter 4, Rules 00.601 and 00.6602, which is the glove subsection of the rules, it states that all gloves must be furnished by the promoter and in new or good condition, and also whole, clean, and sanitary condition. The third and final part of the rule states that all gloves must be examined and approved by a commission official. If any padding is found to be insufficient or the glove are otherwise imperfect or ill-fitting, the gloves must be replaced before the bout can begin. The fourth part of that section stipulates that if a glove breaks or a string becomes untied during the bout, the referee will instruct the timekeeper to take a timeout while the glove issue is being corrected. All gloves must be checked by a commission official prior to the start of the bouts. Any snagged, torn, or unfit gloves will not be approved by the commission. So I just went ahead and read you the rules so you guys know I'm not pulling this out of my ass or out of thin air. By the Nebraska Commission's own rules, Terence Crawford shouldn't have been boxing with those gloves. But you know, let's call it for what it is, because Terence Crawford is boxing in Nebraska. Truth be told, most of us don't even know another boxer from Nebraska, truth be told. So with that being said, Terence Crawford hasn't, he is the cash cow of that area, and Nebraska is an inexperienced commission. They don't normally get big fights of this magnitude like Crawford versus Avanesyan. And of course, they showed favoritism, because that's what I'm choosing to believe. Maybe they were incompetent. That could be the case as well, because they're not a very experienced commission with so far as big fights are concerned. But I'm choosing to believe the latter, that Crawford was in fact the beneficiary of favoritism, because look at all the people in Nebraska that came out to watch him fight. Look at the great and momentous occasion that it was for Terence Crawford fighting there. So yeah, Avanesyan's team further went on by saying that basically they have a lot of questions, all right? And it was all outlined in a letter by Avanesyan's manager, and I'll read it to you guys here. So it says that the answers demanded by Avanesyan and his legal team, including lead counsel Leon Margulies, are as follows. And shout out to Leon Margulies, South Florida lawyer, been in boxing for a long time. Shout out to Leon Margulies. But it comes up with about 10 questions. So I'm going to read you guys the 10 questions, and you guys can make it what you will. But question 1 is, when the commission approved these Everlast gloves for use, were they thoroughly inspected and were they provided directly to the commission in the original sealed packaging of Everlast? Question 2 is, were the gloves put on Terence Crawford the same gloves unworn and new that were presented in the rules meeting? That's number 2. The question 3 is, were the gloves that were sent directly to the commission from Everlast, and if they were not, were they provided in a sealed manufacturer's packaging of Everlast? I mean, there's so many questions to be asked here, and you guys can go read through them. But as you guys can see, there is a lot of gray areas. There is a lot of room for interpretation, and there is more questions and there is more than there is answers. There's a lot of confusion, and you know what the good book says about the confusion, you know, that the devil is the author of confusion. So if we're not living in clarity, if we're not living in truth, if we're not living in absolutes, then what we're living in is lies. What we're living in is dishonorable ways. What we're living in is bullshit, for lack of a better term. So yeah, it looks like this is not going to be, this is going to go on for quite some time. It looks like that Neil Marsh, Leon Margulies, and Team Avanesyan is going to put some real heavy heat pressure on Team Crawford, Terence Crawford himself, Everlast, and the Nevada Commission, because clearly, like I stated in my last video about this particular subject, there is a comedy of errors going on. And what, you know, listen, we're all human. We can all make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes and falling short, because we're all human. But if the commission made a comedy of errors, if Crawford's team made errors, you know, and all these kind of things, then you have to do what is right and what is fair and what is just. And even if you think Avanesyan would have always lost to Crawford, the reality is there was something wrong with his gloves, and you have to change this to a no contest. There's just no two ways about it. This should be changed to a no contest if Terence Crawford's team can't provide any sort of evidence or just reasons as to why the commission and the commission as well. The commission has to answer questions. Team Crawford has to answer questions, and they all have to line up and be, you know, of real substance. So yeah, that's where we're at. Team Avanesyan putting that pressure on Team Crawford, and they have filed officially a complaint with the Nebraska Commission. So make of that what you will. Read the article. It'll be in the description down below, so you guys can read through it for yourself and come to your own conclusion. You don't got to take my word for it. Do your own reading, do your own research, and yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.